right now on the red carpet.
This is incredible!
Get ready to go wild for Disney Pixar's new animated comedy.
We call it Hoppers.
We're taking you inside the making of Hoppers with the Stars.
It's an action movie, but it's also funny, but there's also, you cry, and it's for everyone. It is everything, and I think that's so cool.
When kids see this, the idea of sparking the imagination, like, what if I was able to be in the mind of that animal?
Plus, hear from the creative geniuses behind the film and hop into the party at the world premiere. From Hollywood, this is On the Red Carpet presents Hoppers.
Hello and welcome to Hollywood for the world premiere of Hoppers. It's a new animated comedy from Disney Pixar which answers an age-old question. What are animals really thinking?
So let me get this straight. You created a fake animal.
Yes.
Which makes the other animals think you're an animal.
Yes!
Guys, this is like Avatar.
This is nothing like Avatar.
In Hoppers, an animal lover named Mabel uses new technology to hop her mind into a robotic beaver so she can communicate directly with animals.
Whoa. And they were in the same den.
No.
I understand you.
What you doing, lady?
This is incredible!
Of course, for a human, living like an animal isn't easy. And thankfully, Mabel meets another beaver named King George.
You want to live here, you better learn pond rules.
What are pond rules?
Rule number 1, don't be a stranger. Looking good, Fran. Tom, Laquan, Tamara, Prudence, Pete, Peter, Petey. Yeah, it's crowded, but we're still alive. Rule number 2, when you gotta eat, eat.
How did he get a little crown?
That's your question?
Mabel and her new animal friends must team up to face an imminent human threat. A local city mayor voiced by Jon Hamm.
There he is.
But that's when things really go off the rails.
Fellow animals! The humans have stolen their last inch of land from us. We gotta fight back!
She seems to have become a Joan of Arc type rebel leader.
Yeah!
Their treachery ends here, now.
Yeah!
Let's squish the humans.
Yeah! Wait, squish?
They squish us. Why shouldn't we squish one of them?
I really don't think we need to go all the way to squish.
That was intense.
Here at the world premiere, Hollywood was turned into Holly Wild, complete with creatures from the film and a forest green carpet. The stars, of course, arrived in style, particularly the two leads. Piper Curda had actual living moss sewn into her dress, and Bobby Moynihan showed off custom Hoppers jacket lining. To be a leading man in a Pixar movie has to feel somehow special.
Leading man, for me, is insane, but we gotta add in a Pixar movie.
The end of that sentence.
I love this movie. I love these people. I love the man who made this movie. I love everyone who I haven't met I love Tom Lizard. There we go. Hey everybody, this is Tom. This is our MVP of the night, our guest of honor.
Tom Lizard spent the night looking for Jon Hamm, and he found him on the green carpet, as did we.
The world could use a little jolt of happiness and joy, and it's kind of nice to be able to provide some of that.
Okay, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got humor, of course, like genuinely laugh out loud humor for kids and adults.
Why do you like the character you play, that big bear behind you?
Because that's me. I really, bears love to sleep. I like my naps. You know, I want to eat, and I need to eat at the right time or I'm gonna be a grump. So I like that. I like being a bear.
It's so funny. A shark named Diane. I love it. I love it. A sweet shark named Diane. Yes.
Diane is also a little intimidating.
Yes. Well, as all sharks are.
People at Pixar are no joke, man. They work so hard and they're all so passionate about what they do. But dude, get out of the house, touch some grass, breathe some fresh air, man. Go eat some popcorn and watch a good movie, dude.
Lizard.
Do you think it should have been a movie perhaps about lizards? More now with the stars of Hoppers, beginning with Piper Curda as Mabel and Bobby Moynihan as King George.
Pond rule number 3. We're all in this together.
How is that a rule?
There's an energy that you bring to this character that I think needs a special word. Do you have that word?
I either say firecracker or like pocket rocket, because she's just tiny and powerful and has a lot of fire in her, and that's, I love that about her. I think it's great.
Is it fair to say now, with all of your experience doing voiceover, that you are a sought-over voiceover artist?
Yes.
No comment.
Heard it here first. I'll give you the money after. Thank you for saying that. I'm just very lucky. To be honest, no, I just know Daniel Chong, and he's the greatest. I got to work with him on We Bare Bears, and he cast me in this as well, and he's an absolute genius. So I thank him. I thank him for the many animated gifts he has given me.
I feel like I got hooked when I saw a turtle put back into his aquarium.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're done. You're done. You're in for it.
Yeah.
Right?
The animals are absolutely adorable.
That's what's so cool about Pixar. I mean, one of my most visceral, in theater memories is the first 10 minutes of Up, and just being a child and sobbing. To be also in a Pixar movie that has those first 10 minutes really just grab you like that is so special.
One of the notes I took, I wrote, funny, sad, and I'm adding scary, then I put action movie, and then I thought, it's a lot, and ultimately it's surprise!
Yeah.
You don't know what you're in for, Bobby.
I mean, there's the commercial right there. See Hoppers, March 6th.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for the slow pan.
Clip that.
You're a fantastic cameraman. There's a beautiful message in this movie, but I don't think it hits you over the head with it. I think there's a lot of beauty in this world like ours, and the more I see the movie, the different things happen for me.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful to watch, but if you just watch it for the storyline itself and just for the heart, it's equally as useful. It's wonderful across the board.
Yeah, I mean, when I was first pitched the movie, when I first met Daniel, he called it a cross between Mission Impossible, Planet Earth, and Avatar. And I said, that doesn't make any sense, tell me more, and I'm in. And that, it truly still doesn't really make any sense, but it's perfect because of what you just said. It's an action movie, but it's also funny, but there's also, you cry, and there's also, it's for everyone, it is everything, and I think that's so cool.
Do you think that she got cast in part because I'm listening to her energy and her attitude?
She is Mabel. I mean, she is what we need right now. It's true. We need people who are happy and fun and are willing to fight for what they believe in, and that is Piper, and it shows on screen.
And I'm gonna pay him later for that, so.
I love the idea that you both can now say you've been in a movie with Meryl Streep.
Here's the thing.
I was saying it beforehand. I was lying about it. I was lying about it all the time.
What I think is crazy is that it's not just that we're in a movie with Meryl Streep. It's that Meryl Streep is in our movie.
Are you crazy?
That's...
She had to pay us. She begged.
Please,
Mr. Moynihan. And I said, please call me Robert.
Coming up.
Sit up and pay attention.
Their characters are the troublemakers in Hoppers. Emmy winner Jon Hamm and Dave Franco.
I like when there's villains that are actually scary.
Plus, a special look at Pixar Animation Studios' next feature, Toy Story 5.
No way.
And we're giving away a cruise for 4 on the Disney Destiny. Stay tuned for the secret word for your chance to win.
Your life is in danger. You must do exactly as we say, Harry. LOL, I mean, Jerry.
You know my name? Oh no. Wait, what? Is this about the dam? Are you here for revenge? What do you want?
Relax, bro. Just drive to the glade. Cancel your dumb highway, and no one will get hurt.
Mabel and the animals of Hoppers have some adversaries to contend with in this movie. There's Jon Hamm as Mayor Jerry, and Dave Franco as Titus, the spoiled spawn of the insect queen. This movie came completely unexpected. I thought I was going in to see what might be a typical animated movie, and it surprised me left and right the whole way through. Were you surprised reading that script for the first time?
I don't know about surprise. When you see Pixar on above the title, you're kind of expecting there to be a couple different levels that it's going to work on. And a big part of that is, once we signed on, to go up to the campus and see just the length and breadth of what they do up there, and the amount of creativity that just oozes out of every pore of that place.
Oh, you got to go to the campus?
Yeah, I did.
Interesting.
It was cool.
Yeah, sounds cool.
But I knew that they were part. Also, I knew from previous friends that have worked on previous films how long they spend developing their stories. You know, it's 5-6 years in some instances, and they don't put it out until it's ready. I wasn't necessarily surprised. I was pleased that it was working on all those levels. I'm also pleased that it's an original story.
Yeah,
you know, it's not based on a board game or a video game or this or that or the other. It's just a story about community and the environment and how we all can protect each other and lean on each other. And how about that for a message?
I think people will expect it to be funny, which it really is, but it gets deep and it gets a little dark in ways that like bring out real emotion that maybe you wouldn't expect. And what I love, just kind of looking back on some Disney movies that I grew up loving, is like, I like when there's villains that are actually scary too.
Yeah,
I think
for
about
sure.
like Sid in Toy Story, or like Ursula in The Little Mermaid. Like, they're scary, and we got a little bit of that in here too.
Yeah,
it's true. I've also been to Pixar several times. Were you just not invited?
You're just gonna rub it in? You're just gonna put salt in the wound? What's going on here?
Let's just
Thought
go
we
with
were all on the
you
same
were busy.
team here.
You were busy.
I was busy. I turned them down.
So you kind of play two sides of the same coin. How do you feel about this one being the head and you being the tail or whatever? It's a terrible reference.
Without any spoilers, there's some crossover in terms of the personality of our characters.
Sure.
And it's very fun. I mean, it's like I get to play a very unhinged character. Very manic. You should have seen me in the recording booth. I'm pouring sweat. I'm just giving it everything I have.
Like, when kids see this, the idea of sparking the imagination, like, what if I was able to be in the mind of that animal? Whether it is the turtle in the classroom, or the goldfish, or their dog, or whatever it is, I think that is gonna spark the imagination of just a generation of kids to like be creative and think about how animals move through the world and what part they play in our lives, and whether they're pets or wild animals or not. It's important to remember that that's a living creature that has, you know, a whole life.
Hey there, George. And hello to you, Steve.
Once upon a time, you had told me in an interview that you were always surprised when you got cast in a movie. And I'm wondering when that stopped happening.
Me getting cast in movies?
No, you being surprised, because your resume is just like, you do a little of everything.
I do. I work a lot. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased that the history of my work has led to this, where I am in my career now. It's very fun. You know, I can still remember the time when the phone didn't ring. You know, I prefer this to that, and to get to work with the Pixar kind of family was super cool. That's a feather in anyone's cap, and I think that the proof's in the pudding here.
But Jon is one of those actors, there's not a ton who equally excel in drama, comedy, anything you give him. It's like, there's nothing that guy can't do, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's why he gets invited to Pixar. That's why I know. They're just like, they're like, you still got some stuff to prove. I'm like, I get it.
Up next, the filmmakers behind Hoppers give us a peek behind the curtain at how the film was brought to life.
I originally wanted the movie to be about penguins.
You can bring some of the fun of Disney and Pixar's Hoppers home. Scan the QR code on your screen to shop new Hoppers merchandise, available now.
Woohoo! Whoa! Lunchtime! Oh no! Yay!
No! Put him down!
No! Okay. Why?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Wait, what? But she was gonna eat you!
Well, yeah, she caught me. It's pond rules.
How could you be cool with that?
I mean, she's gotta eat someone. So, do you still wanna?
Nuh-uh. That's weird now.
Now to the creative duo behind Hoppers, director Daniel Chong and producer Nicole Grindle. You ended up with the name Hoppers for your movie. Were there runners-up that almost made it to the screen?
No.
Daniel always wanted it to be Hoppers.
People definitely pitched us different options, but I don't know. I felt very bullish, like that's got to be the title.
You also give love to the beaver, so we have a new cinematic hero.
I did think of it in those terms because I originally wanted the movie to be about penguins, and I thought that was going to be the new hero for the movie. But Pete Docter, who runs the studio, was like, I don't think the world needs another penguin movie. He was totally right. I remember thinking the next moment, it was like, okay, then who's the next hero for our movie? When we learned all about beavers and that they create these ponds that can sustain biodiversity, you're like, my goodness, they're amazing. They can do these. They're engineers, pretty much. So it's incredible. We always talk about it like a ride, you know, like you're just everyone's kind of on this ride watching the movie together, and they're feeling all these emotions at the same moment, and that was the hope.
And that's why we want people to see it in the theater, because it's really important that it's a collective experience. You know, you laugh harder when you're in the dark with a big group of people. You experience it like a ride when you're with everyone.
I love all the little things that you show on screen in animation. So for instance, the freckles, Grandma's age spots, and I'm most impressed with Grandma's arthritic hands. You show it all.
We had an animator, her name is Jamie Ryan, and she wanted all the grandma shots because she had a very close relationship with her grandma, and she just kind of animated from life, you know, from her experience with her grandmother. I think a lot of people had a lot of just personal experiences, and that is the human experience of making this movie. Is like everyone's putting their life experiences into the movie, the things that they know from their lives, and you know, texturing it with all those details. That's what makes it rich.
But the ultimate compliment is that I walked out of that theater last night, and journalists got together to talk about it, and everyone loved it.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can you predict that?
Never.
No.
We're never confident. You know, every single film at Pixar, people are afraid, oh, you know, what if this is the terrible one and everybody hates, and you're anxious up until the film opens, you know? We don't know for sure. We see it over and over and over again, so it's really hard to know. So it means a lot when people say they love it.
The thing about it is we had a lot of fun making the movie, and we laughed every day, and our crew loved each other. We looked after each other, and, you know, it was a joy to put together, even though it's chaos to do these things. I think everyone kind of got behind the comedy and the fun and the craziness and was really like just having a great time. So if anything, the process was fun to make. And then what happens after that is out of our control, pretty much.
We lived the pond rules on the crew, honestly. You know, we didn't want to be hypocritical.
Destination D23, our new film, Hoppers.
Some Disney superfans got a special first look at Hoppers this past August at Destination D23 in Florida. The studio revealing exclusive footage, and the stars got to talk about their roles for the first time.
Just seeing them enjoy the clips alone is like the greatest thing.
I think that makes what we do so worth it, you know, is just getting to see like exactly what we're doing and like see people watch. Like it's just awesome. It's great.
I had seen one of the clips before, but two of those clips I hadn't seen before, and it's the best. It's beautiful. They did such a phenomenal job. I can't wait to see the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm watching it with them, and it's so exciting because I'm having the same reactions. I'm like, oh, that's funny, you know.
It's also I was watching that clip, and I went, this is the first time I'm seeing this clip. I'm gonna watch this 156,000 times a day when it comes out with my kids.
One of the real breakout stars of Hoppers may be that scene stealer, Tom Lizard, who's been busy lately promoting the movie. In addition to his antics here at the premiere, we saw him recently joining the DJ Crank Dat on stage at a rave. He also video bombed the ESPN set during their Super Bowl coverage, and he crashed a Bad Bunny lookalike contest, although I don't think he won. Clearly, Tom is a lizard living his best life right now, and he's just one of the many lovable characters in Hoppers.
Hello! Hi! You're a deer. What's up? Hey, Rabbit! What's up, man? What's up, friends? What is up with all of you? Oh, hey! Squirrel!
Yeah?
Do you know where I could find a beaver?
Well, you're a beaver.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. But,
Still to come, a look ahead to the next Disney Pixar release, Toy Story 5.
The mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
and how you can win a cruise for 4 on board the Disney Destiny next. Ready for a Disney destination vacation? We're giving away a trip for 4 on board the Disney Destiny, including airfare to Fort Lauderdale. Use the secret code word TRAVEL. Go to destination.abc and enter for your chance to win. Remember, the secret code word is TRAVEL. Good luck.
Welcome back to the world premiere of Hoppers. As we mentioned, this latest adventure from Disney Pixar is now playing in theaters everywhere. And this summer, more fun from Disney and Pixar. Yep, the toys are back in town for Toy Story 5.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. You are a child's plaything! You are a sad, strange little man.
Since the original Toy Story in 1995, Woody, Buzz, and friends have been through a lot together. But Toy Story 5 will bring something brand new.
It's one thing that we've not been dealing with fairly in all the other Toy Story movies, and that's that kids play less and less with toys and more with their technology. And so this movie is toy meets tech.
The teaser trailer shows the familiar Toy Story toys anxiously staring at a delivery box until it's finally opened and this happens.
Hi there, I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
Oh, extinction! Not again!
Tron Ares star Greta Lee voices the new high-tech toy Lily Pad. And also joining the cast is Oscar host Conan O'Brien as a potty training toy called Smarty Pants.
Initially, I wanted the role of Woody, and they told me that they already promised that to Tom Hanks. And I was like, you kind of been there, done that.
Sorry, Conan, but of course Tom Hanks is back as Woody, Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear, Joan Cusack is Jessie, and Tony Hale is Forky, along with all the rest.
Halt! Who goes there?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace?
It's been too long, cowboy.
We'll see Toy Story 5 in theaters June 19th. I bet that's going to be a lot of fun. But first, we hope you enjoy Hoppers, now playing in a theater near you. Be sure to follow On the Red Carpet for more entertainment news. You don't want to make Diane the Shark angry. Trust me.
What?
We'll see you next time on the Red Carpet.